Today is the 8th of October 2020, and this is my second run with the GoPro, trying to get the settings and the camera angle just right. Takes a little bit of tweaking to get this right, but anyway, I'm just going to go down Cook Street on my bike and again and revisit a couple of the old places from my childhood, the old neighborhood, and see if I can get a little bit better video this time. I'm still not sure if I have the setting right for it was the first time I had a real wide angle. This is in the mode, I think they call it linear. So I'm not quite sure if this is exactly the right mode to have it, but this is just another run at it. So right now I'm heading up North Vine Street, heading to the south, and point out a couple places here. Beautiful day today, but the bugs are out. It's crazy. A lot of no-see-ums and Japanese beetles and everything wants to bite today. So it's kind of a weird day. Anyway, up here to the left, that's old Fred and Mabel House's place. And of course, the old brick house is my grandparents, Ed and Bessie Traeger. And they built that, I think, in '49. But a lot of good memories there. And Don Martin bought it a few years ago and really kept it up real nice. And then he recently sold it to, I think, a school teacher. So I'm not sure who they are. I'm going to head down Cook Street again. This is that first left here. And point out a few of the houses that the first time we either got cut off or I just zipped by so fast. But try to point out a few things here. This is where Mrs. Gay lived, to the left. Then here, that's Johnny Dessel's, where the Dessels lived, the brick house. And to the right, and then to the left here is where I took my piano lessons with Barbara Temple. And I think this might be where the Crows lived. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure that might have been. And then off to the left here is the Chapmans, Brad Chapman. And then here's the Combs, Barry and Dave and Junior and Shirley. And then a couple houses here down to the right is where Ricky Carbon lived. Ricky and Pat and Clarence and anyway, this White House. Oh, darn it. Clarence and drawing a blank. And here's the house I grew up in. Here, this blue one. In about, I think, 54, 55. Maybe 53, 54, 55. And this is maybe where Dwayne Schmidt or maybe the Myers lived. Right here is where, I think, Askelson's. And then on the end, the Amdals. So I think I've got that. Clarence and... Oh. Why am I drawing a blank? Here's the new school at the high school over there to the right. And then there's the notorious bridge there where Ricky and I used to play under there. And this is coming up, I think they call this Lincoln Way. And this is the kind of the east end of Lincoln Drive. Marty Angus lived in this house to the right, and then I think Knutson's lived there in later years. This one right here. And then next is where, over here on the left is where Barthelme's lived, Arnie and Mel and Margaret Ann. And then here is where Juergens lived, John and Marilyn Juergens. And of course to the left up there is Frank Kraft. Be Frank and June Kraft and Lisa and Leslie. And here is the Kempels. Clarence and I want to say Irene. It's not Irene. Oh well. Old age.